Hello, it's me, Marizu Gaming. I'm back. How are you doing today? I'm good. I've had my first day back at work after having all of Easter break off, so that was fun. We're back with more Dyson Sphere Program today. It is Tuesday. And yeah, let's jump in. Yes. So, last Tuesday, we got yellow science made. So, we're making all the plastic, the organic crystals, etc. But the issue now is that to actually make this yellow science, we're having to manually ship titanium ingots from another planet just by flying back and forth. And in this case, the other planet is over here. Named Alanis Morissette by a certain individual. This Scarlet Ice Lake planet is our only source of titanium, because there isn't any on the inner planet, which is a Gobi planet. So it's taking us absolutely ages to get titanium. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a load of logistics equipment so that hopefully we can just get some actual logistics vessels to fly the titanium back and forth for us. And then we could really go ham on the science production. But we've upgraded our mech. We've got a nice large inventory now. We're going to go through all the mech upgrades to make ourselves a bit stronger again. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually go back to the Gobi planet, grab a load of silicon, because that's where we're harvesting that. Could be this way. Yes. Rana Secunda 1. And we're going to make a load of logistics bots to just refill our resources when we're on these planets. That should be fun. We do at least have a proper fuel source now. We've got the double proliferated hydrogen fuel rods, so we have a fairly large amount of energy generation, and we can fly at max speed pretty efficiently, which is nice. And yeah, I guess we could start making the logistics stuff on this planet just because that's where the silicon is going to be. And then we'll see what to do. Hey Neo, how you doing? Welcome. We are currently going to go retrieve some silicon. And I don't think we're going to get to making purple science today. I think we're going to be focusing more on the fundamentals. We're going to get a big interplanetary logistics network going with spaceships, hopefully. And maybe make an actual mall where we automatically manufacture a lot of the basic buildings. Because we have them set up for some like power plants en masse, but not for stuff like smelters, storage bins, etc. I think it's probably worth doing on this run. So let's see. Let's just grab like, I don't know, 10 of these, that'll do. So, what do we want to do? Well, we currently have the tech for logistics bots and the logistics distributor. So what these do is you can put them on top of storage bins, and then there'll be little fidget spinner bots that will go and automatically deliver stuff from the boxes to your mech. And you can upgrade them quite a lot so that they'll eventually fly across the whole planet to reach you. So they're pretty good, and we can make them now. We have the tech, so let's go ahead and make a few of these. So we need to make the processors. Processors take a lot of silicon, and if you haven't got a factory set up for them, they take a lot of time, because you need 2 silicon and 1 copper to make a microcrystalline component, which is this thing. And then you need 2 of those and 2 circuit boards to make a processor. So the silicon reduces very quickly, and you need a massive amount of silicon production to make a relatively small amount of processors. So yeah, we made a logistics distributor, so that can go here. We'll put it on there. And then this little gap here is where all the drones will fly out. So this charges based off the power network, and you can configure the charging speed to use more or less power. We're just going to set it to max power. We have loads of excess power over here because of all these solar panels. There's Celine Dion, our home planet, in the distance. And now let's actually make some logistics bots. So these take processors as well. You need turbines to make them, which need motors. And we don't have a huge amount of iron. We didn't bring a huge amount with us. I'm pretty sure we've already set up an iron mine. We have. So let's go and just grab some of those. This would actually be a pretty good place. Were it not for the fact we're missing titanium, it'd be a pretty good place for making all our buildings. But to be honest, not a lot of the simple buildings require titanium anyways. So this could actually still be a good factory for just setting up all of our... a good planet for setting up all of our building production. Let's grab all these iron plates. And then we'll make... let's make 10 logistics bots. So that's going to take a little minute because we need to make all the intermediate steps. But in the meantime... yeah, in the meantime, let's actually get some more stuff set up. So in terms of iron, there's only actually 2 iron veins on this planet. There's this one and this one. And while they have a lot of resources in the veins, the small number of nodes will limit the amount of iron we can actually harvest here. So what might actually just be worth doing is putting some mining machines around all of this. Like surrounding these veins. And we could do it like this. And then we can set up like a large amount of iron production. And that will not be for science, that would just be for buildings. We've unlocked another larger inventory. Nice. So each of these is going to grab about 180. We have more vein utilization now, so we could probably go a little bit harder on these, but it's alright. Then what I'll do is I'll just send this over here. I'm going to take that out. And then probably just move this for now. It's going to go here. Let's make a few more of these, because we're going to want a lot of iron plates, even if we don't actually need them for the solar panel factory. Then we'll use some green sorters here, so we can fill this nice and quickly. Yes, now I've got our 10 logistics bots. So what I'm actually going to do is put the logistics bots in the distributor. So you just press tab and you fill that up. So now what I can do is I can go to my inventory and we can put silicon panels in here and we can request a target minimum and a target maximum. So let's request 500 minimum and maximum, so the bots will always try and deliver 500 to us. So set that. So now now the bots should be doing something. Why aren't they doing something? Did I set the wrong thing in this? No. Oh, the box is full. Okay, that's fine. Yes, it's manufactured a little too much silicon. Okay. Well, we'll just make a load more of these. A load more of the bots. That's going to take up a little bit of the silicon. Then let's make like... yeah, another load of those. So that'll take a little while. And then if we run out of silicon, the bots will come in and restock us from this deposit here. And we're going to do the same for all of these. So let's see, 500 here. We'll do the same for copper. I've also noticed that the silicon plate and the copper plate actually face the opposite way now. How irksome. And we'll put the titanium here. And if we notice that the science stops running, we'll just go and do another titanium trip while we're doing this intermediate stuff. And then we'll want a few more things here as well. So I like to put sort of intermediate things. We don't necessarily need magnets on here, but stuff like gears, we'd like to have a stockpile of those to save us having to craft them again. Same with stuff like electromagnet coils. Actually, I put steel here. We want steel as well for the buildings. If I just configure all this now while we're building the logistics things, we can just go and plonk them down later. And then magnetic coils. The only thing I wish they'd do updating the system is let you copy and paste the settings, which I don't think you can at the moment. Oh wait, there's settings. Hold on. Click middle mouse button. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. We'll set the circuit boards as well. But I also want you to be able to just drag these around on the board. I think that'd be pretty handy. But the other thing you can actually do is, depending on your inventory capacity, you can actually just store things here as well. And the logistics bots will be aware of it. And then you can just take it out of this and put it in your main inventory. So it does actually give you some more space. It gives you like some extra pockets. So it's not bad. Right, and then let's see, building materials. So stone would be a good one. Basically everything we're going to be using for crafting buildings. Glass would be a good one. I like to put prisms in here as well, because we tend to use a lot of those for making oil refineries. And then some other stuff over here. We probably don't need to go too far into this. Hydrogen fuel cells would be a good one, although I'm going to put that one down here, because it's fuel. So we want at least 150 of those. Then other stuff can come later. Yeah, I'll do for now. So we're still making all of this stuff. Let's go and grab some titanium and deliver it back to the planet so we can continue these science. Where is it? So a little bit of a slow start today, but hopefully doing all of this stuff will mean that we don't have to just worry about this next time. There we go. So the other thing is now, we have loads of titanium and silicon production. You can actually customize your mech armor. So at the moment we're like the yellow bumblebee sort of guy, that's the default guy. But there's some really in-depth customization. Like, you wouldn't believe the things people can make with this. There are some blueprints preloaded, so you can see some of the sort of things that you can do. Like, this one's very simple, it's just like a purple change. You just make it with a load of plastic and titanium. Each part has a different resource cost, and you can transfer all the cost. You can there's like a budget here that you can store items in. You can't take them out, but you can store items here for like changing your mech armor. And then eventually this will do stuff like add armor and increase the durability and way more, but this isn't in the game yet, so you don't need to worry about that. This one I quite like as well. It's very blocky and it has like the sort of Gundam wings on it. And this one requires just a load of titanium and some yellow science. So I think I'm gonna make this one, because we can do that now. We just need a load of titanium. And then there's this white one here as well, which is sort of like the more angel wings look. And that's titanium, blue science, some iron. But yeah, there's so much customization options, and I'm not gonna touch it because it's way too complicated for me. But I've seen some crazy things, and you can download them off the workshop. So we're gonna try and make this one. So what we'll do is we'll just go and grab a load of titanium and do that. And we haven't flown past the planet, so that's good. We can do a spin. So while we're here, we're going to go put some logistics distributions down here as well. I like the space music. Yes, it would be good for us to get the upgrade to... Well, actually, I'll have a look at it in a minute. We're almost there. It'd be good to get the upgrade to the sail speed so we can sail twice as fast at max speed. Because I want to do as few of these cross-planet trips as possible. Because they just take time. Right. We have graphite there. We don't really need that. We don't ever need proliferator on our person. Here's where all the titanium is. It's slightly more titanium than we really need. What's this one for? I think it's just for, like, stuff. It's random stuff. Let's see. Logistics distributor can go here. And then how many bots have we made yet? We're still making them. Let's just keep making more here. We'll need more silicon for that as well. Then we need more magnets. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's actually just grab all of this titanium. And we'll start transferring it into our inventory customizer so that we can add this. So we've got 4,200 titanium in here at the moment. We're going to transfer all of that. And then we'll keep adding it. We need another 10,000 titanium. It's kind of nuts. But we did store a load of it up in advance, so that's good. I just love how blocky it is. It's so ugly, I love it. Right, you don't want to go over, because you can't get stuff back once you put it in here. And if it's something important, like unipolar magnets, I don't know if there's any armor item that requires unipolar magnets. That would be kind of trollish, because they're very limited. But yeah, don't put them in there. So we need another 2,200 here. That's fine. So now we made the logistics bots. We can put them in here. Charge this up. So now all the little frisbees are going to fly out of this machine and deliver the titanium to us as it comes in. And they're going to fill us up to whatever we put on here. So that's pretty nice. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to put graphene on here as well. Because we're making it as a waste product, and you occasionally need it for building stuff. I believe it's mostly the level 3 belts. So we are probably going to want some graphene. Let's go and put a thing on this. Yeah, charge that up. How much wind power do we have? We have enough wind power. We're still making the logistics bots at the moment. So what I'm going to do temporarily is we're going to set this up to the max. So they'll just keep delivering until we get to the max, and then we'll fill that in. Then we'll bring some more back to the planet, and we'll grab some yellow science, and we'll finish off the customization. What else would I want to put a logistics thing on here? Probably the fuel cells. Yeah, we've got a load of fuel cells in here. We have 10 bots again. Let's put the bots in here first, because that's probably more important than the graphene at this point. But here we go. Now we're all full on fuel cells. Yeah, we're not going to build most of our stuff here because the power is pretty limited. We'll rather build stuff on the Gobi planet. So at this point I need to grab some more magnets. Do I have any iron manufacturing? This is the only place where I have any iron manufacturing. There's a few iron veins, there's another one there, but this is fine. We only need this intermittently. So let's actually just put another one here. I guess we'll make 2 more mining machines. In fact, you know what? Just grab some iron off the belt for now. Make some magnets with this, and then we'll use that to make more mining machines, and then we'll make a magnet sign. Let's just make 2 of these. See, here's all the logistic bots wandering over. Yeah, we'll put some more in here. So they'll give us loads of graphene. Yeah, they start off relatively slow and with a relatively shallow angle, but eventually they'll be able to grab stuff from the whole place. Wait, how much more titanium do we need? Because I want to transfer another 800-ish after this. Let's see. So now we only actually need, because we've got enough veins utilization, we only need 5 veins to get 180 per minute, which is pretty good. In this case, we do want 6 because we're going to make like 5 smelters worth. And I reach 6. I want to grab the M1 too. Maybe we'll go around like this. There we go. That will do. And then that can just come down here. Another wind turbine there. We'll line this up. The magnets can go here. Doesn't need to come quite that far. I'm not going to go mad on the logistics distributors here. I'm only going to do them for stuff that we don't make elsewhere. But at least now we have some more magnets. So I just want to make 1 more logistics bot, I think. There you go. And then we'll head back to the other planet. Yeah, because this one has 9 and it can hold up to 10. Yes, feed me more titanium. I can just empty it myself here as well. Just don't trust me to do that because I'll press the wrong button. Yeah, sure, there you go. Right, so we need 805 more. No, 815. So Unfortunately, there's no box for you to type it in here, so we'll over-transfer a very small. There we go, that's enough titanium. And then we just need to go back and grab some yellow science from the other planet. So, we've got some titanium, so we'll head back and do that. And we need to grab some more regular stuff as well. So, let's go. I'll stop on this planet first, because it's quite close. We'll just grab a load of silicon. I went completely the wrong way. Nice. Oh, whoops. We got a bit too close to this planet, so the gravity dragged us back. Let's accelerate again. So we'll be there in about 1 minute. We have a little bit of silicon. Some coal over here. Let's just make some graphite. Just while we're here. Then what else am I going to put in here? We're trying not to use foundations, so I'm probably not going to bother with that. I don't think we need to put these plasma exciters in there. It's a bit niche. We're probably eventually going to want processors. So we'll set those as well. Put 800 in there. No, 1000. That's what we're looking. There's the planet. So, yeah, set this to 1000. And then solar panels. We could put those in there as well, I think. Oh, we want belts in here. Yeah, belts should definitely be in here. I should remember to actually put some buildings here. Put 1,500 belts, that should do. And then wind turbines would probably be a good one to have. 250. And solar panels. So we can put a logistics thing here as well. So let's go and do that. And now we need to make some more logistics bots. So we need for these. Looks like we just need all the basic stuff. So yeah, let's just grab the silicon and go back. And come back. So you know what? Let's set this to like pretty high as well. There you go.
There we go.
Hey Max, how you doing? How is Against the Storm treating you? We're back with Dyson Sphere Program today, and I currently set up a load of fidget spinners to do my bidding. So they're delivering resources for me from our storage boxes to the robot. And we're just about to actually upgrade the robot. We're going to change the mecha. We currently got a bumblebee sort of look going on. And we're going to change it to... hold on, where is it? We're going to turn into this giant green thing by consuming metric tons of titanium. We just need some yellow science to finish it off. So let's just finish grabbing all of the silicon out of here. That was not what I wanted to do. There you go. So now we have loads of silicon. Let me actually just put a load of it in there as well. That's fine. And then there we go. Let's head on over to the home planet. Let's actually look up where that is. Oh, it's right there. Yep. We shall accelerate towards Celine Dion. That star is very big and ominous. We're actually accelerating quite a lot because we're getting so close to it. Damage is not in the game yet, but I imagine you'd probably get damaged going this close to a star. They add that feature. Did I name my planet Celine Dion? No, silly device did. And they named the ice planet Alanis Morissette. So we have a theme going on. I'm not a secret Celine Dion fan. Wait. So we're back here now. Let us... I'm going to continue building a load of these things. So we absolutely want it on the iron. We want it on the circuit boards. Magnets, maybe not so much. Glass, definitely. Stone, definitely. Copper, definitely. Good luck with thinking of many more Canadian female singers. Yeah, nice. It's not something you've heard very often. We shall accelerate towards Celine Dion. That's definitely some brand new sentence territory. Right. So we need electromagnets first and foremost. So grab a load of these. Let's dispose of some of our other random resources as well. So the coal can go in here. We have a single circuit. Let's refill that. So, as usual, I pressed the wrong button. No. Don't mind me just doing a little bit of inventory management. I put that all in the circuit bins. Right. Neo is cheating because they're Canadian. Nice. Very good. Okay, let's make some more logistic spots while we're here. Yes. At least 30. Let's grab some more gears as well. We do have gears on this planet. And I believe they're over here. Right. I pressed the wrong button again. Just let me pull this up. Oh, right, there we go. You just have to press the wrong thing. Okay. We have plenty of gears now. So let's make another 10 of these. Yeah, that'll do. Right, and in the meantime, what I actually want to do is I want to cut off the yellow science bulb. So I'm going to cut this off just for now, and we're going to go deliver some more titanium to the yellow science machine, which is somewhere up here. And by up here, I mean around the other side of the planet. So it's all relative. And then the titanium goes in here. Yes. There you go. And we didn't really have that much titanium left over. Let me figure out the other ones. Hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have any chance for that. I don't know a lot about music in general, to be honest. So, yeah. So we'll make some yellow science here, and instead of researching with that, we'll pour it into the mech. But let's actually go and replenish the logistics bots here. And that'll be a good start. Slowly figuring out where everything is. So that can fill with that. And yeah, we can recharge that as fast as possible. Hello, old Chiwei. Yes, this planet does run entirely on wind power. We went a bit ham with the wind turbines. Like, if you look in the bottom left, you can see we just covered the entire equatorial band with wind turbines. Well, maybe not the entire one. I mean, there's some water up here, but, like, realistically, most of it. We left a little bit of a gap here. But yeah, lots of wind turbines. And then on the... We've also done the same thing on the ice planet, just for now. We're going to improve that later, maybe. And then on the Gobi planet, we have a load of solar panels, because it's right next to the star. But at the moment, we are just focusing on logistics bots. And also actually just accumulating some yellow science, so we can customize our mech. Right, let's fill this as well. We're still making them. We're still going to be making them for a while. I'm going to find other things to do while we're making all these things by hand. I don't really want to do more titanium trips. We definitely don't need more wind turbines. So we do need to make... Perhaps I should just bite the bullet and just make a processor manufactory on the Silicon planet. We're going to need to do it eventually anyways. And we're kind of waiting for other stuff to happen. So let's just go do that. Did I actually, hold on, before I do that, did I grab all of the circuit boards and other things? Not really. Let's just refill completely from these. I keep pressing the wrong button. I feel like I knew how to do this earlier. Right, there's the circuit boards. And then electromagnets are here. Let's build this up as well. We've got glass. Let's go grab some more stone. Stone is over here. Well, that isn't the main stone storage. We have that here. That should do. Right, let's go and make this processor factory. It doesn't have to be a big one. It's just going to help cut down some of these fabrication times for now. Let's go back to Rana Secunda 1. And then while that's making all the yellow science, do this. How much does it take to get the drive engine 3? We have got that queued. So that's one of the next upgrades we're going to get, is the faster sailing, so we can go between the planets faster. That definitely seems necessary at this point. So let's have a quick look. So we currently have... It looks like we have one yellow belt worth of silicon here. So that's going to be enough for... It's going to be enough for 90 processors per minute, which is better than nothing. We have copper plates here already. So what I could do is actually, I could just continue both of these lines. This one will just bring back around here. Let's bring this up. Bring it back down. And then... Let's see. So, to make the microcrystalline components, it makes 45 per minute per machine. And it's gonna... So we're gonna want 8... We're gonna want 8 assembly machines. So, do we already have those? No, let's make another 10 loads. And then we can just hook those up directly to this copper belt, so that can go down here. fine. And we'll just keep doing the Tesla towers here for now. Let's make some more of these. I need to get more iron. Great. Unfortunately, this is not a speedrun. Let's make some more Tesla towers. There we go. But yeah, you can see this is a lot of assembly machines for a relatively small amount of processors. So, yeah. Microcrystalline components can go here. And then copper belt can just come down here, I think. And then the silicon can come back this way. And this should be plenty of copper. Oh, hold on. Ah, I've done something slightly foolish. Let's also... Oh, so this is just going towards the circuit board? Why on earth did I set this up like this? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this back over here, and it's just gonna merge on here. I think my goal with the solar panel factory may have been overly specific. There you go. So now all the copper will remerge back onto here. And then we can use that to make more of these. Then let's make some more sorters. A yellow sorter per thing should be fine. Then once we have the microcrystalline components, we just need 2 of those and 2 circuit boards. So we'll need 180 circuit boards as well. This is 180 circuit boards. So what I'll do is I'll actually just I'll loop this around here. So what I'll actually do is we'll flip this path. This can go up here. Actually, this could be a quicker way. Hold on. So each assembly machine will make, let's see. Each one makes 30 per minute. No, it's 15 per minute processors. So we want 6 assembly machines for the processors. So make more of these. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we'll do is I'll send the circuit boards up here. I could do this with a splitter. That might make more sense in this case. Processors go here. Goes in like this. Then I'm literally just going to send this back down. And we'll just hook this up directly over here. So that looks kind of wonky. There we go. Nice and quick. Then the microcrystalline components can just come from around this side. And then they can go up here. They can go that way. And each assembly machine will make 22.5 per minute, so we can just hook up the yellow stuff here and it'll be fine. I'm actually staying good and hydrating properly tonight. So let's see. This goes in here. Then the processors will come out of this, and then I think I literally just want to put these in a storage bin. You know what? I don't like this. Let's do something slightly different here. Let's literally just bring it up and then back down. That is fine. There we go. And then what I can do is I can just put a storage bin on the end. We can fill this with all of the processors. And that should be 90, so we can just do one sorter here and go in there. Set that to 5. Actually, I guess we'll set that to max because we're eventually going to want a load of them anyways for the purple sides, so we might as well build up a stockpile. That should make us 90 processors per minute. So that should be good. We've got more logistics bots as well. Let's fill this one. So now we'll stock up on solar panels. What I'll do with those is we'll just tuck them in the actual storage. And we'll pull them out when we need them. Same with the wind turbines. And then what else do I want over here? I want the silicon, which we've already done. I guess I don't need that much anymore. So let's set it to 500 again. There you go. And I'm just going to fill all of these up. It's fine. Done it again. Empty the inventory. There we go. The silicon crystals, I don't think I'm going to need to logistics distribute those. We definitely do want to do it for processors. So let's charge this up. And then fill that. So now this will automatically restock our inventory of processors. That's nice. Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll let this fill up. Let's go grab some more titanium again. And then we'll go back to the home planet. Let's get out of here. Going the wrong way. Go back to Alanis Morissette. We'll grab some more titanium. Customize our mech. And then just get the yellow science done for the increased sail speed. That seems worth it. Yes, I need to find what people are interested in this game, because I really enjoy it. And I played it a fair amount off stream, and I probably would stream it more if more people were interested. But I don't want to stop streaming it entirely because I really enjoy it and I want to do another full run, and I'm not going to get the time otherwise. So it is currently a Tuesday thing. We're here again. Let's grab the titanium. I love how pretty this planet looks. I just wish we could get more fuel here. See, here come all the titanium bots to come help us. I'm actually just going to dump this silicon in here for now. There we go. And then grab the rest of this. Yeah, that'll do for now. Oh, they're now coming to deliver all of it back again. Hold on. Yeah, we want at least 3,000. So they're filling this bit up as well. Okay. They're trying their best. Right, let's go back to the main planet. And the aim is to just build a interstellar network as fast as possible, so we can just stop manually doing these trips. Because they are obviously not very time efficient. But we'll be alright. I'm hoping we brought back enough titanium to make the 900 yellow science we need to upgrade our armor. Yeah, I just find it very relaxing just zooming through space, watching all the stars shift by. And what we'll do as well is we'll set up some gas giant harvesters. That is a plan too. Hey Mia Devlin, how you doing? You found me? Yeah, I'm doing good. It was my first day back at work today. I'm gonna give you a shout out because you gave me a shout out. I don't have a very elaborate shout out command, but here you go. How was Oxygen Not Included treating you last night? Sorry, I had to go and sleep. It is necessary. Yes, we're currently setting up a big logistics network because at the moment we have to manually fly to the ice planet to deliver titanium here for research, and it's not ideal. We want it to be automatic, and the same for the silicon. So we're trying to get that done now. Anyways, we made a load of yellow science. We did not make enough. That's hilarious. Let's just dump the rest of the titanium first. Feeling well, you didn't get to show how excited you was. No, you were plenty excited, don't worry. It was fine. You were a very pleasant host. It's just nice having someone to raid, because it's like, I usually end up with a fair amount of people watching me when I'm playing Oni, and I want to send them on to someone else, and there's not always someone else playing Oni. And I like to send it to people who I've seen a bit of as well. And I know they all have a good home with you. So now we've delivered the titanium ingots here. So we have a big sort of oil facility that is making a load of plastic, and then that's turning it into sort of organic crystals by combining it with oil and water. And then we're combining those organic crystals with the titanium ingots to make titanium crystals. And then we're combining those with diamonds to make the yellow science. Because we have we have red and blue science locked down, and the yellow science is the next one that we need more of. So that's all carrying on, and we're going to get these yellow boxes coming in. And in the meantime, we do have more logistics bots now. Let's keep making those. We need more iron, I think. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, as I've said in the past, all of the VODs are on YouTube. So if you missed a Tuesday stream of Dyson Sphere Program, you can find it on the YouTube channel. And please, if you're interested in doing that, feel free to give it a like, so that more people end up seeing it. Because yeah, this game is going to blow up, and it's nice getting it out there while it's still in early access. Like, I feel like once it goes 1.0, it's really just going to pop off, and it's going to become very popular. I can't wait for them to add the combat update, like where they actually add an enemy faction, and you've got to defend your planets with like automated defenses. It looks like they're going to do it in a really satisfying way. Right, more logistics bots. Yeah, this is good. We can make them pretty quickly now that we've stockpiled all the processors. And then we can just start filling all of these. And then hopefully not have to worry about manually delivering resources all the time. We do also have to make some more of these storage things. So just give me a sec. Yeah, there we go. That should do. Yeah, here's our start pod. When you land on the asteroid, when you land on the planet at the beginning of the game, you land in a spaceship, and the game immediately tells you to disassemble it for fuel rods. But there's an achievement you can get if you complete the game without disassembling your starting spaceship, so we've left it here. And these were the two very small veins of resources where we started. We've almost actually depleted this one entirely. The copper has lasted a bit longer. Yes, we've got more logistics bots. So let's fill this one up as well. And that's going to take some of our surplus circuit boards that we picked up from the other planet. That's good. We definitely need one over here. But let's go actually grab the yellow science. So I'm just going to take this. No, don't use inventory items for research. I'm going to go store this in our mech so we can upgrade our armor. This is what we're going to change our armor to. We're going to go for the green sort of Gundam look. The customization is really in depth with this, but this is just a stock one that you can find. But you can download blueprints from online and customize your mech in really interesting ways. But this is just one of the starter ones. So we're going to transfer over some yellow science. Very responsible use of yellow science at this stage of the game. It's going to take a little bit longer to fill up. So yeah, what else are we going to put storages on? Glass. We've already filled this one. Stone. We want to fill this one. So we have the drones. We'll put the charging rate to maximum on all of these. And now we have a load of fidget spinners following us around. Very good. So they'll balance our resources for us. We don't need more graphite. I don't think we generally need that. The only thing that you tend to use graphite for building on its own, like if we go in here and have a look while we're making all this other stuff. Like you use it to make red science, which you don't need to make individually. You use it to make diamonds, which are mostly just used for making yellow science and proliferator. Use it to make plastic, which is mostly just used to make the crystals for yellow science, and then broadband later. And then also the graphene, which we also just collect from the other planet. So we don't actually need to store graphite. The only thing that you do kind of use it for is the supermagnetic rings, which you use to make the blue belts. And a few other advanced buildings. I don't think I'm going to dedicate a logistics slot to that. Right. Still making more of these buildings. And then got one lot of logistics drones. Let's just keep making more logistics drones. The yellow science is coming in now. It should be producing at 180 per minute. It's not quite there. Let's see why. So it looks like we're not quite producing enough crystals. The titanium is fine. I think, to be honest, this production line can just take some time to ramp up. Like, it's still filling some of these with titanium. So I don't think it's going to get the maximum production rate unless we absolutely cram this with titanium. And we're going to try and do as few interplanetary trips as possible at this point. Let's see. Prisms. We do want prisms. It's fairly low priority. That one's full. This one is currently working. Copper we need to fill. That's good. So stone is full. Increase the charge rate on that. Loads of wind power here. I definitely need to make one for wind power. I definitely need to make one for belts. I mean, to be honest, we're probably going to hook all of this up just so we can build stuff quickly. But let's go over here and do the steel and the belts. So I can go there. Charge it up. Yeah, now we're just making more. We don't need to make more of those. Let's just make more bots. Again. Yellow science we got now. Almost enough. So when you're customizing your armor, just be careful, because any stuff you put in here, you can't take back out. It says here, cannot take back. It's not very obvious. They should make that like bold flashing red. Because you could just transfer in like all of your green science or something and just lose it all. So we need another 104 yellow science. Yeah, the next plan is to start building. We're going to start heading towards. Actually, we'll need to get the research queued up. Let's do that. We'll want the interplanetary logistics system. This only requires a very small amount of yellow research, but we do also require the titanium alloy. This requires very little yellow research. Some of the techs require quite unbalanced amounts of science. Like, often you'll find techs that require a very small amount of the latest science. So if you can only make a small quantity, you can grab these techs and then wait until you've got a better infrastructure up before you research the more expensive ones, which I quite like. But we're ultimately going to try and go for this. So the Interstellar Logistics Station. And it's just a tower that you can plonk on a planet. You can configure it with 5 different resources, and you can just fill it with spaceships that will automatically deliver the resources between planets. And if you put space warpers in all of this, it'll even go between stars. So it's very, very powerful. We currently have one unlocked, which is just between planets, or just on the same planet, which is not that amazing, but it can hold a lot of resources. It's a big storage, and you can plug a load of belts in and out of it, so it actually works pretty well as just a smart splitter. Which is probably not the exact intention, but it can still be handy sometimes. And then with this, you can also make the logistics drone, which just goes between these towers and the interstellar ones on the planet. They look like little flying, what do they look like? I guess they look like little flying cars. I much prefer the interstellar one. And then once you have that research, you can actually get the gas giant orbital collector. And that doesn't use any spaceships, but it will let you collect hydrogen and fire ice and stuff from gas giants just at a constant rate. And it's basically free because it powers itself off the gas giant. So if you can make a load of these, you can get a load of fuel and stuff. Right. Now we should be ready. Yeah, here we are. Let's take this one. Now we'll reconnect this belt and we'll get the rest of the research done. And now we're going to upgrade the armor. Well, I guess it's not really an upgrade, but we're going to change the armor. So let's add 104. There we go. So we've done it. We've got all the stuff in here. Now we can apply the mecha design. Succeed! We have succeed. some typo correcting necessary. Alright. Here we are. We got a nice green Gundam now with the wings. Look at that. They fold out and everything. That's pretty snazzy. Let's turn on the manual research again. And then we'll just put the rest of the yellow cubes in here. There you go. Sorted. So, we have our fancy robot. Let's continue setting up all these logistics things. So, we definitely want the coils. So, charge that up. Send that over. Magnets, I think we'll leave, because we mostly just want the coils. Again, the only thing that usually requires magnets instead of coils is the super magnetic ring. And we don't tend to need to make a load of those by hand. So stone is full. These all look full now, which is good. Prisms, we could do that one. This is handy when we're building a load of oil-related stuff. And then this one will fill with steel. Foundations. We normally would do foundations, but we're trying to do a foundationless run, so we're not going to bother. We've actually filled up these two storage things with foundations. And they stack up really high, so that's quite an achievement. Which we didn't need to do at all. Gears. We also want gears. Because a lot of things tend to require gears, and this will save us some time in manufacturing all of them. And then the last one for now is belts. So now our inventory is going to automatically fill with this stuff based on the drones filling it up. And once we've researched the drive engine and the technologies for interstellar logistics, we will grab the stuff. Let's see. You can upgrade the mecha move speed again. It's not bad. That was what I was going to do instead. Distribution range. These techs are really cheap, and some of them don't require the... Yeah, this one doesn't require the yellow signs. We'll do this just so these drones will come find us on the home planet from a further area. So we'll grab those three. Then logistics carrier engine. This makes the bots faster as well, and this makes the bots carry more stuff. So probably want the mech move speed after that. The range is by far the most important, so I'll actually start servicing you from more areas. What's the issue now? What's happened to all the yellow signs? Oh, we're out of titanium again. The perennial problem. Right, let's, for now, just take all of this stuff that our bots have been delivering and put it in the logistics slot. And then we can take it out again when we actually need it to build things. There we go. Circuit boards can go there. We're currently a bit low on coils, because we're also using those for blue science. We don't have a huge amount of production here. That's fine. In fact, actually, I think just because these drones haven't been very active. Yeah, here you go. And then those are on the other planet. The graphene can go in here. Fuel cells will leave out. And then belts can go in here. Wind turbines. So now look at all this inventory space we have. So now we can go back to the Titanium planet and just absolutely fill this up. But first, let's actually drop off this spare plastic and organic crystals, because we don't need these. We'll go over the other pole for a change. So let's stick that stuff in there. And then let's stick the organic crystals in here. And now let's just do another big titanium trip. So one thing about this game is the planets all obviously orbit each other. Sometimes you'll be closer to planets than other times. So if you're trying to speedrun this, you can probably try and coordinate your run so that the planets that you need to go between a lot are closer together when you're trying to do all this stuff. But I'm not really worried about that. We're just being lucky. There is an achievement for actually beating this game in under 10 hours. Like completely finishing the game, like building the Dyson Sphere and everything. We've been playing it for 10.5 hours and we are definitely not that far, but it is possible. In fact, I think I saw one guy do it in like 5 hours, but they had everything blueprinted up already, ready to go. And there is lots of stuff to do after you technically build the Dyson Sphere, so... There you go. How about you actually... Yeah, there you go. Just been pressing the wrong button the whole time. Now we're absolutely full of titanium. And then there's a load of silicon here as well. We may as well grab some of this. And we can't fill it up more than 800 in these. As we get more inventory capacity, we'll be able to store more resources in these bits as well. So, yeah. But 500 should do for now. So, I don't think there's anything more I need on here. We've already got the logistics bots sorted out here. Even the graphene one. Let's go back. Go back while the planets are close to each other. Yeah, this game is really pretty. Like, on the one hand, it's a bit of a pain sometimes because of the frames, but I've done some things with my computer since I last tried to stream this, and it's a lot... We've not had any problems streaming this yet with the graphics and the encoding bitrate. So that's good. Hey, silly device. Max raided us earlier, and she was questioning why the planet was named Celine Dion. You're responsible. Right. We're back. So let's refill the titanium storage. Because eventually the aim is we'll just have a logistics tower here and the spaceships will deliver all the titanium here. And I've once again done the wrong thing. I'm going to fill this with this. There you go. Actually put another one in there. Let's do that. So then if you want to build something, you can just take these out of here, build a load of whatever you're looking for, and then the drones will refill it. How many of these can we stack on here now? 4. Okay. So we'll go and grab even more titanium and come back. Any new planets? Well, there is one planet you haven't named. Well, there's 2 planets. You haven't named the Gobi planet where we have all of our silicon and processors. And there is also the gas giant and the star. You can rename all of these. So, there you go. Yes, we did all the logistics bots. So we now have logistics bots for these resources. I actually do want to set one up on the wind turbines, so let's go do that. Stars need a new theme, that's very true. Where is the wind turbine factory? Here it is. So this can have a logistics bot. There you go. Give me the wind turbines. I love the fidget spinners. Alright, so we're renaming the desert planet Brian Adams then. Cool. I like it. And we'll keep all these wind turbines in here for safekeeping. Bots are not very fast. Right, so what's the next thing we want to do? I think just grab more titanium for now. Get all the research done. Now that we can actually move it efficiently in person. There is the gas giant. We still need to rename the gas giant. There you go. But yeah, we customized our mech. So we've got a green dude now. Although you can't really see very well in space, but he's green. He's got wings with like little yellow accents. It kind of reminds me of Master Chief a little bit. Damn it, cooldown. Yes, we can't just have you spamming the name thing. We've got to be somewhat dignified about it. Okay, here we are. Feed me more titanium. The drones are trying their best, but they're not going to be very quick at actually filling us up. But it's a good sign. We're starting to grab it almost as fast as it's filling up. It's not bad. And then we'll put the rest of them in there. Let's actually fill these as well. Get even more space. That can go there. These can go here. Yeah. Then we can fill this up. There we go. One more titanium drip. At least. Yeah, I love how that the stars that you can actually go to are brighter in the sky. Such a neat detail. And I'm really looking forward to going and doing that. There is going to be a stream where once I make a load of space warpers, we're just going to explore the whole galaxy and see what planets we can find. And then we're going to decide where we're going to build our Dyson Sphere. Because we're not going to build it around this star. We're going to build it around a bigger star. Or possibly a red giant. Because there is an achievement for building one around a red giant. The star. Wait, where is the bin? Over here. I think I finally actually figured out the hotkey for this after how many hours? Yeah, this is looking good. Cool. Okay, let's take all of this stuff out again. We do actually use this to build with. There we go. So, what else do we need? So we can start making the planetary logistics stations. So we still need particle containers, which means we need graphene, which we have here. So we'll take that out here. And now we have enough stuff to make 2 of these. Let's make those in advance. We should go grab some more processors as well, actually. Let's go do that. I did need to use up some of that silicon, but let's not waste too much time making processors by hand. But yeah, the other thing I want to do is I want to put the hydrogen fuel cells on the interstellar logistics, so we can send those to whatever planet we want. We're probably not going to use them for thermal power on the ice planet, but it's just going to be handy being able to restock the mech on any planet. So, what are we doing here? Processes. Yeah, because we've filled up this big bin here now. So we'll be able to fill this big pile here. We're still actually making them already, so let's just cancel that. And then we'll try making them again. There you go. It's a bit quicker. We'll leave those on our person. And then we'll want to set up some more logistics things here as well. We are going to want stone. Here. We are going to want iron. Because the other thing we're going to do today is try and set up some more basic building production. Yeah, we'll need one of these. Currently out of logistics bots. Oh, that's fine. Let's make those first and then make the things. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Then we need more particle containers. It just means more iron. Yeah, there we go. So you need at least 2 of these, and then to upgrade them to the Interstellar ones, you need titanium alloy, and you need more particle containers. So the next thing to do is make titanium alloy, which is also annoying. So that is definitely something to do. Don't actually have that researched yet. That should happen fairly soon. Yeah, let's go back to the main planet. And we'll set up our titanium alloy production facility, because that's going to be annoying. Because you need sulfuric acid to make it, and sulfuric acid is a pain in the ass to make. A, you need water, and B, you need odd ratios of stone and things. If you have like a volcanic ash planet, they do just have sulfuric acid oceans that you can harvest. And that's really useful, because it means you don't have to make giant sulfuric acid factories. So, like, I think there's some seeds where you actually start with a volcanic ash planet as your inside planet, and those could be really powerful, because you don't have to worry about massively upscaling sulfuric acid. But whatever system we end up settling in and building our Dyson Sphere around will probably have a sulfuric acid planet in it. Yes, deliver me all the things. So let me just quickly... We're just going to sit here and watch the science go, and I'm going to just do the flow chart for titanium titanium alloy production, because I want to get the ratios right. So I'll be back. I'll just be over here looking at my other computer. I'm not going to bring it up on the screen, but if you do want to have a look at the tool that I'm using, it is here. Actually, you know what? I haven't done it today yet. Let's actually bring it up on the screen. So let me just close all these other tabs. Here we go. So this website works with Factorio, Dyson Sphere Program, and Satisfactory. And we're going to add titanium alloy. And let's see what it takes to make 60 per minute. I think 120 per minute is a good amount. So let's actually, let's turn off the end. Let's turn off the recipe where we just pump the sulfuric acid, because we don't have that one. Here we go. This website stops my brain from breaking. So yeah, the thing is, you need refined oil for making this as well. It's super annoying. So let's just make 90 per minute, and that way we only require one belt for stone. So that's the website I used. I'm going to close that tab because that'll help the frames. Get that on my other. Yeah. But yeah, very good website. I highly recommend it. Sorry, just give me a minute. There we go, just in time. We actually got the tech for it. So we need 270 refined oil. Let's go dump the rest of this titanium first. We're going to build this factory by where all the yellow science is produced, because we need oil for it anyways. And we'll probably have some excess oil we can use over here. So I'm going to set this to 500 now. And I could actually put a logistics thing on here as well, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Right. But first things first. While we're researching, I think we are using all of the yellow oil. Or all of the refined oil. It's built up here at the moment, but that's because we're not producing at full rates. We're producing it a little bit under full rate. Presumably because we still need more titanium crystals to come in and it's still scaling up. Wait, I just thought of something. No, we made this a green belt. We actually need another green sorter on here. There we go. Now this will work at full speed. Yeah, I forgot to increase the amount of sorters to match the green belt. So we were only getting 360 per minute titanium out of here, which is only enough for 120 yellow science a minute. So now this should go up to 180 per minute. The website looks like that for calculating things at only 2. Do you think things like that should be an integral part of the game, or is it better to leave this for the community? I feel like it's something that should be optional, that you can look at if you want. some people will definitely enjoy just tweaking all the ratios themselves in the game, and that's part of the fun. And I don't want the game to sort of handhold you through that in case you want to do that on your own. Like, if I was a bit more switched on, I'd like to do it on my own. And I do like doing it on my own for simple things. But it is handy being able to look at a reference and also just look at it and think, maybe I could do something slightly differently. Like, the recipe there was calling for a few things, but I think we can do it better. But first of all, we need stone. We need water. We've got the refined oil belt here. So, do we have a large reserve of refined oil? We do. This is actually full. This is actually backed up, so we probably need to put a few more storage tanks on there. Maybe not that many. So I think what I'm going to do for now is we're just going to take the refined oil off of here. We're only going to use it if it's spare. So we want 270 refined oil, 360 stone, 180 water per minute. So in terms of stone, we do have some stone here. So let's build the sulfuric acid factory here, while we're researching all this other stuff. Let's also actually just grab some more wind turbines. And the best part is now, as we research these logistics distribution range techs, the logistics bots may even be able to reach over here and refuel us on the other side of the planet, or restock us with wind turbines. So that would be nice. So let's build our stone miners here. We can make a few more of these now. Let's just grab these edge ones first. Seems fine. We need to build a Tesla tower here. That's fine. I mean, Clay Panda with a simple thing like average vent output on the vents info card. I mean, yeah, but that's not like a calculation where part of the fun is figuring out the calculation. That one is the same every time. Like, it makes sense for that to be automatic. But for something like planning out a complex logistics chain where you have lots of options for what to do, I don't think that should be automatic. Anyways, we need 4.5 chemical plants for that, so we'll make 5. We actually have 5. How convenient. Let's see. So there's a stone. What I'm actually going to do is, we've got all this light oil stored up here. I'm just going to pull it out of one of these. And do not ask me about the logic behind these belts. So I won't be able to tell you why I've done it like that. And then we'll put them just here. So 5. And then we'll replace these with Tesla towers so we actually have room for everything. I think it should basically be like, if the calculation is fun for someone to figure out, it should not be automatic. And if it's trivial, then it can be automatic, and you're not stepping on anyone's toes by doing it. So I think we'll just have all the raw products go in here. So we'll want stone. Actually, we'll want stone on the inside. We'll order these in terms of like actual amounts required. Because the belts on the inside will deliver resources the fastest with the sorters. So this can go here. Yes. And then that can go like this. Whatever. It's not art. And these things actually require the raw stone, not the stone stone bricks. So just remember that. You're gonna name the gas giant Avril Lavigne. That's quite funny. Okay. Let's do that quickly. Ice baby. Oh, you should have named it Vanilla Ice, because it's an ice giant. That's fine. We're succeeding in our mission to confuse people who are just joining in and wondering why all the planets are named after singers. So this one can go here. 45 per minute is not actually enough, so we'll need the green sorters on these. So they'll require 60 per minute. Not a Canadian singer. Rip. Right, so now we need 180 water per minute, which is obviously very easy on this planet. We may not have sulfuric acid oceans, but we do have water oceans. Make some more of these. Maybe we'll just make those one at a time. There you go. So yeah, we're making sulfuric acid, and we're making this so that we can make titanium alloy, and we'll use that to make spaceships. Or, as the game calls them, the logistics vessels. Yeah, that'll do. So, water goes in here. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Again, not the most efficient belt work you'll ever see, but it'll get the job done. And then that needs to come in at 40 per minute, so that is also going to require a green sorter. So the green sorters are quite easy to make. It's just motors and the yellow sorters. But if you don't have a motor factory, then it can be a little bit time consuming. The sorters are definitely easier to make than the belts. So I tend to go with green sorters before green belts, for instance. How annoying. Let's reverse this one. It annoys me how that one isn't straight. So yeah, they're making all the sulfuric acid. That is spinning around in the dome. That is a recent thing they added. And then that's going to come out here. And then we just need to combine that with the titanium ingot, which is actually over here. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually just set up a separate... No, I won't set up a separate one. We will connect this here. We'll just connect it a slightly different way. So this belt can go up here. Then we'll lower it again. And then we only need 90 per minute from this, so we'll just take a yellow belt from here. The tech's all rolling in now that we've actually got the yellow science going. And we'll just plug that in over here somewhere. Let's see. That's fine. Oh, that's where we put the Tesla tower. How annoying. Can we move these? Yeah, that's fine. I think. Yes. So that belt can go here. And then we just need 5 smelters. And I'm literally just going to put those here. So sulfuric acid will go... And I'm not going to bother making a tank for this because we don't really need a buffer for the sulfuric acid. We don't need to store up a load of it in excess. Then this goes here. Then this belt will just come down. Not the level 2 belt. That can just go there. So what's next? Now we just need a... Just send it from around here. So that will be 90 per minute titanium, which should be enough. And that will produce 90 per minute titanium alloy, which can go here. And this will also have a logistics bot on it, because anything that we can't make ourselves easily, we're definitely going to have a logistics bot handle. Because we do not want, obviously can't make that manually. I love that there's like a guest filter button. Let's see, that can go here. So, titanium ingots. Let's grab 500 at a time. Need 10 more logistics bots for this. That is fine. So then we can just use the yellow sources for this. And what is going on? Oh, we need steel as well. Ah, yes. We need 90 per minute steel. Do we have any iron nearby? Looks like a no. We have a very small iron node all the way over there. How annoying. Yeah, the only iron nodes are just miles away. Like, actually on the other side of the planet. Well, we are going to bother, because I do not want to have to wait around for that. So, let's see. We'll just grab this really small node, because we're not going to use this for anything else. We only need 90 per minute steel, so 270 should be fine. That's slightly less, we're going to need more than one mining machine. Feels bad. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you can pair them up right next to each other like this, and it works pretty well. In terms of power, we don't have any nearby power. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Just literally do this. Like, I don't care. Have fun. Have your own separate grid. So then that can just go on a belt and we'll send it wherever it needs to go. which is up and over. So yeah, I guess we'll just send it around like this. That's going to annoy me, but whatever. This is why we have a lot of belts. We found out last Tuesday that Celine Dion does not have a lot of belts. As in the singer, not the planet. But yeah, now we've got more range. All the logistics bots are following us from around the planet, so we don't actually have to go and restock anymore if we're just building things, which is nice. Also, let's grab some more techs. Any upgrades we can still get? Communication control sounds good. Drone engine. This is all for faster construction drones. The rest of these require mech level 4, which is with structural tech. So then I think we just start grabbing the logistics bot improvements. Because we're going to want them all eventually anyways. This, the other levels also eventually buff the spaceships, so we may as well do that. We are just going to shift all of the actual iron ore over here. Then we'll send that over here. We'll want 5 arc smelters for that. In fact, you know what? Let's make slightly more steel than we need. We'll make a full belt of iron because we've already got a full belt of iron hooked up. Why? Oh. So then that comes out here. So then we need these. All the drones seem to have gone walkies, I guess, to finish the rest of that belt. And then the steel will come over here. So that's 120 steel per minute. Hold on. Give me a sec. There we go. Right. That can go... I can go over here. That's fine. Then that can just come in like this. There we go. That looks vaguely symmetrical. That can go there, and then we just need to actually finish the belt, and then we should have titanium ingot production, or titanium alloy production, rather. But this does depend on us refilling the titanium from the other planet, which is the final step to all of this. So we've already made 2 of these planetary logistics towers, which I'm not actually going to build, but this is what they look like. They're very tall. They're very tall, and they have 3 inputs for belts down here. You can pull them in and out every which way for the tower. You can set filters on them. There's 4 different slots, and then you can put these logistics drones in here, and they'll fly all the way around the planet. and they carry more than logistics bots. So that's the sort of thing that you want to do if you... It's basically like a logistics bot, but if you've got like a big production chain that's going to be constantly using them. Logistic bots are more for like a small scale logistics thing, like if you're just building a few items and you just want to manually refill. Am I Canadian? No, I'm not Canadian. I'm English. That's why when I stream, it's 7:30 to 10:30 GMT in the evenings, which is when I'm finished with work. So that's why my hours are what they are. Yeah, here's all the steel. So now we're actually making the titanium alloy, and that is needed for spaceships. I think this is set. This is set. I just need to fill this. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I would blame Silly Device for that one. Right. So we need 40 to make these, and we also have the particle containers. These particle containers, you need those for green science eventually, and you can either make them with... You can make them with copper and either graphene and turbines, or you can make them with unipolar magnets. Now, the magnets are easy because you can just mine them, but you can only find them on planets orbiting black holes and neutron stars in very limited quantities. So you don't really want to burn through it all super early. Eventually, once you get lots of vein utilization technologies and your mining becomes way more efficient, then you can start doing that for particle containers. But I wouldn't recommend doing it to start. I would just recommend doing it with the graphene and the turbines. But we're just going to hand make them. And then, yeah, let's go grab our other tower that we just plunked. Because we're not going to use the planetary ones. And then, yeah, we can make one more of these. And then we just need to make the actual logistics vessels. And to do that, we need iron. So let's go and restock on the iron. I think we're a bit too far over the iron bots to find us. Yeah, here they are. Also, we are dangerously low on iron here. Actually, we're just about to catch the last vein deplete from our initial iron vein. It's got 30 left. So we're actually going to get to watch this deplete. Although I'm not going to stand here for ages. It's actually quite a good thumbnail. But I want it to be the logistics tower instead when we build it and we get it sending all the spaceships out. We did hook these belts up with a different iron source a while ago, so that shouldn't affect the factory, but it shows that it is technically possible to run out of resources. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Mia. I'll see you later. Yes, be good, Silly Device. Not misbehaving. I am actually going to watch this, because I've never actually watched this happen. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's gone. So there's actually alarms you can set in this game as well. So here we've set an alarm that tells us when this machine is depleted. But what we could do is we could actually customize the alarm, I think. Let's see. I'm sure there's a way of customizing the alarm. Maybe it's in the settings. No, not there. There is some way of setting like an actual alarm. Now, I remember seeing that to do with the traffic monitor. So this traffic monitor actually gives you a readout of how many resources per minute are moving along the belt. So in this case, it's not very high because the belt is stopping and starting. Yeah. Pretty interesting. So here it's averaging it over every 6 seconds, but you can change the interval as well. So it gives you a readout of like the average input per minute. You can have a target as well, and then have it meet a condition like with that target, either passing or failing. So let's set it to like, if we set it to like 180. 120 minute. Yeah. Then you can set it to like pass or fail. You can pick the colors of the text as well. And then, yeah, then there is actually a speaker alert you can have. So yeah, let's have, you can have this like yellow memo icon here. So then if it fails a condition, then the alert shows up. So this way you can actually get your factory to warn you if you're running out of stuff. And then you can also have a speaker play a sound. And they didn't add an English tooltip for this. But you can change the alarm. And they've got like instrument notes here as well. You can set the pitch. And the volume, which I'm not going to mess with. And obviously the intention is that you use the belts to play music, but we're not going to do that today. However, while we're making all of these logistics vessels and things, I'm going to go to the loo very quickly. So I will be right back, and I will see you in a minute. So we're going to hop over to the intermission screen. And yeah, see you in a minute. I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Let us continue. Also, I just realized I paused the game when I did that, so we made no progress on manufacturing those things. We do need more titanium alloy, which we're getting, and we do need more. Yeah, we just need more of that. So let's go back and grab the titanium alloy. I think we're out of titanium, so we're going to need to do at least one more trip. but we made a decent stockpile of it. Okay, I guess we didn't. These things do require a lot of titanium alloy. And a lot of motors and turbines as well. Believe it or not. So while we're making all of this, which is going to take a large amount of time, because we don't have a turbine production line, let's go do another titanium run. And we should be able to get there a lot faster now. The only issue is that the planet is now further away. Also, we're starting to kind of reach the limits of what hydrogen fuel cells can do. We're going to want a slightly better fuel source. And normally, I don't bother with this until I go, like, Interstellar. But there is nuclear fuel. There is the deuteron fuel rod, which is down here. Where is that? It's somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. You make that with deuterium and titanium alloy. And we are probably going to make some of those. Because it is a much better fuel than the hydrogen on its own. Also, I just completely ran out of power then. Perhaps I should not have accelerated all the way. Yeah, look at all the bots. They're all finding me. I'm just gonna fly past them. What a troll. So yeah, let's put all this stuff back in. There you go. That is good, and then we'll just grab all of this. There we go. Right, that will do. Let's go back. And in fact, I am now actually going to recharge off of the planet. So, do this out. Oh, thank you. And hopefully this will be... what we'll need to do is we'll need to set up the logistics tower on each planet. So we will need a few logistics vessels. We don't necessarily need to fill them up to start with, and we have built the logistics towers here now. So let's build those first. So we'll want to build it just right where we're actually outputting the titanium, which is here. So this Interstellar logistics tower is a lot bigger. So it has a really big, outer ring on it, and this is where all the spaceships land. So then we'll just put some Tesla towers here. Connect it up. You don't need to put one in each corner, but I like to. And then, instead of filling this up, we'll send all of these conveyors to go different way. So now, remove these. And then, oh. I have done goofed. Let's do that for now. Then the belts will go here. And I'm going to be very lazy, and we're just going to plug this belt in here. And this belt for the titanium can go over here. There we go. So we'll set one of these to titanium ingots, and that will start filling up. We'll set it to remote supply. We'll set it to max charging power, although at the moment we're not generating nearly enough power to charge us at max rate. But it shouldn't ever fully deplete itself again, so we should be fine. And then we'll want some logistics vessels to go in there. And 4 will do for now. So again, what we'll do is we'll just press tab. And then you can see here is a logistics vessel on the top, full of titanium things. Another 4 now. And what we'll need to do is we'll let that charge, and we will actually just pull this all out of here. So let's just do what we did before, but just reverse the sorters. That's fine. And then this one with all the silicon, I guess we'll take that. You know what? I'll put silicon here as well. We'll just stuff it in here for now. There you go. Have fun. Set that to 500. So there you go. So these hold up to 10,000 of each thing, which is a lot, obviously. I'm gonna finish charging soon, so it's starting to get back to normal power levels. Then, yeah, that should start loading all the titanium. So actually, I'll just put this all in here. I didn't need to take it all with me in the end. We'll unpack this. Let's set this back to 500. Then put that in here. And then these can all go in here. So that's filling up very quickly. Take these out again. Leave these in here. I do love that you can just auto-sort this as well. That certainly makes things easier. Right, there we go, that goes there. And where did I put those power towers? I think I deleted them. Okay, let's go back. Let's actually, I think we've made the... No, we'll go plug them in the other end. Let's go back to Celine Dion. Actually get this finished. Although I've got a decent amount of time, so we'll probably have time to do something else today as well. Maybe we'll actually get started on that general building production line. But yeah, we can go up to 2,000 meters per second now in space. Just don't miss the planet when you're going this fast. Otherwise, you're gonna need to course correct. When is the last time I heard an Avril Lavigne song? Actually, it was a couple of days ago on Radio 1. Someone picked her for the something old song. Nice. Right, so now we can actually go and build the logistics tower on this planet. And just in time. Now we're making the second lot of logistics vessels. So instead of this, we can remove these. And I'm going to put the tower here instead. I can go there. Oh, it won't fit. Balls! There's a good spot for a tower. This looks like a good spot for a tower. We'll just move all of this built stuff. So yeah, that can go here. Then, yeah, this tower can go here. They're huge. I love how they just sort of stretch out into space. I think it's literally supposed to be a space elevator, which I guess makes sense. Anyways, now we'll set this to charge. We'll need to build some Tesla towers. These can go here. Even on this planet, the max charge rate is a bit much, but that's okay. Then we'll fill this up. Oil can go back in here. Hold on. Oil can go back in here. The water can go back in here. So then all I need to do is take... I need to make a bit more green belt. So this green belt will go over here. And that will be Titanium Ingots. And we'll set it to remote demand. So once we do this, it will start demanding titanium from the other planet where it's set to supply. And you'll see the in-transit number starts to go up. And now, all the logistics vessels are flying off. So yeah, if we zoom out, you'll see those spaceships are going to go fly around the gas giant, Avril Lavigne. And they're going to go land on Alanis Morissette. And you can also see the same thing has happened over there. The logistics vessels that were there have set off. And they're now going to fly and meet us halfway. So now, we don't actually have to do that trip anymore. It's good. I will also set this yellow belt up to go here. Look, I'll make that a separate belt, whatever. Again, we'll set that to titanium. I can go here. I'll make some more logistics vessels as well. Keep grabbing the titanium alloy. So where is that? It is... Ah, yes. We need to actually fill it with the titanium alloy. But once we've done that, we can start making more logistics vessels, and then we can speed everything up. So the only thing is the vessels are not that fast. They're not as fast as you are. So you do want to have a fairly large amount of them. But we're going to wait for the titanium to come here, because I haven't done this all to go back and fly there again. Right, what else do we actually want? I do want to set up another one of these towers on the Silicon planet, but we need more titanium alloy for that as well. So maybe we just wait here for now. What else can we do? What other techs do we want? We're grabbing all the logistics carrier engine and the logistics carrier capacity. These will help the logistic vessels a little bit, so that will be good. Vertical construction, that is definitely something to add. Mostly just yellow science. And then after that, we're mostly at the point where we just need purple science to progress much further. Then we'll start doing all those techs. Nuclear fuel would also be nice. What we'll probably do for this is we'll make a really large fractionation factory. We might even just make a load of gas giant collectors. So we have an ice giant here. So if I zoom out, so this ice giant, you can collect fire ice and you can collect hydrogen from it. With gas giants, the regular ones... Oh, they're just about to land. Hold on. If if I zoom out, you'll actually see them land. Yeah, look. Here we go. Excellent. And then they'll go and fly again. Here we go. We got the milestone. We get to watch them all fly out again. I like it. Transport titanium ingot from Alanis Morissette to Celine Dion. Perfect. And what I'll do as well is I'll set this to hydrogen fuel cells. Remote demand. And graphene. That is another one we'll really want to remote demand. So now we're actually going to be making all that stuff again. Let's actually just hook up those other two resources so we can get those delivered to the main planet as well. We won't need those in as large quantities, but yeah, still needed. And now we can just follow the logistics vessels to get where we want to go. Yeah. We're going at max speed, so we're going to overtake the logistics vessels fairly quickly. Let's fly right past them. Yeah, here they are. But the technologies for the logistics vessels are repeatable, so eventually you can get them moving very fast. But you need a lot of science to do that. We are here. This is slowly loading. Well, this should slowly load all the titanium out of these. You know what? Let's just upgrade this belt specifically. Where it goes into here. Yeah, because we can handle the combined output of these boxes for now. And then set this to hydrogen fuel rods and graphene. So the fuel rods will go. They're currently going in here. Let's just take that there, send it another way. Yeah, like this. That's okay. These are all proliferated, so that's fine. We'll just replace the sorter here. I just want to empty this as fast as possible, so let's just put some green sources on there. And then any more ones that we make can go in there. This one will just hook back around like this. And now we can send our proliferated hydrogen fuel cells over there. So that's good. And then we'll do the same for graphene as well. I keep getting confused between graphite and graphene. That's not a good sign. So let's see. So this is a yellow belt. We'll just take another yellow belt this way. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it around the fire ice. We still have a few belts we haven't hooked up here yet. In fact, yeah, let's bring it down here. Bring it over the top. Then, yeah, bring that down here. And then we'll just loop it round like this. And then instead of loading this, we'll just look this up here directly. It's disgusting. This is... Well, I guess it'll do. And then... How much green belt do we have? Not a lot. So I'll just load this up here. Actually, we'll put some green sources on. It's kind of half and halving it between them somewhat randomly. That's fine. This will eventually get set back. I think. So this will fill up with graphene as well. And then those can all get exported. Nice. So I want to make one more of these. We need more titanium alloy for that. Let's just make some more logistic vessels in the meantime. Can't. Okay, let's go back to the main planet. You think you found the theme for naming the stars? Oh boy, what is it? Nice. Okay, there we go. So rename this Mia Khalifa. There you go. Congratulations. We've achieved peak culture in this system. There's all the logistics vessels. Zipping by. Now we are actually getting on with the research, which is good. Let's go grab the titanium stuff. What that is, I think, on the other side of the planet. So this will eventually speed up again. Can we do anything on Avril, or is she just a big gas blob? Yes, we can. That's actually something else to do, which I'll do after we've got all these logistics techs. We don't need the vertical storage for now. There is the gas giant's exploitation tech. You can take an interstellar logistics station and upgrade it to become a gas giant collector, and then you can get free resources from the gas giant. Because it powers itself from some of the resources. So this lets you get a huge amount of hydrogen and a huge amount of fire ice, which means a huge amount of graphene. And we're going to build these on our ice giant, because we're going to use that for making the hydrogen for all of our nuclear fuel rods. And that's probably what we're going to do next stream. But to do that, you also need interstellar power transmission, so that you can actually make energy accumulators and send them to other planets. Well, we can already make the energy accumulators, but to fill them you need to have an energy exchanger. So we'll enqueue that, and then we'll enqueue this. And we'll definitely build those as well, because I want to make use of Avril Lavigne. Context. Right, let's make one more of these. We're really feeling the lack of a motor, a turbine manufacturing chain, because it's going to take us like 8 minutes. And then we'll want logistics vessels, which we need. We just need more titanium for that. Hold on. Oh, we've stored them. Oh, okay. We don't got any bots in here? We do. Situation. Oh, we've already got it here. Okay. I think we're just lacking iron. Yeah, okay. Let's go back and grab some iron. Thank you, game. And then we'll make another... Let's just make another 4 logistics things. There you go. So that will take 10 minutes. And then we can set that up on the Silicon asteroid. Then we can send hydrogen fuel cells there. Yeah, if we go back to the titanium place... So you can see the flow rate is not quite enough to fill this with titanium plates yet. And it's partly because we're shipping these other resources in. So let's ship these in limited quantities for now. Let's just have like 1,000 here at a time. And then we'll keep making more and more logistics vessels, and then they'll be able to get all the titanium here so we can continue the research faster. So I may as well go over to the Silicon planet now. So what are we going to need vast amounts of graphene? I mean, first of all, we'll need it for the level 3 belts. So there is something. But we're going to be able to get a lot of it with the gas giants, so... We'll have to have a think about that. I could build some more solar panels here in the meantime. There's no reason not to. So let's unpack some of these. And we'll just extend this out a little bit. Because eventually we're going to have more production here. And get these all built. I suppose this will help with charging the logistics station as well. Yeah, put them here. Our drones are quite speedy now. They're getting stuff built pretty quick. We're actually racing the sun around the planet. The best part is we're automatically getting filled with solar panels, so this should be very quick. And what we'll do as well, because energy is so abundant here, we'll charge up some accumulators and we'll send them to other planets. We'll need to charge some anyways to build the gas giant collectors, so that's probably what the main goal of all this excess power will be. I'm gonna get some solar panels at home. I have a south-facing roof, so we can do it. I just need to get some more work done on the house first before I want to redo the roof. Yeah, quite a few of our neighbors have solar panels, so I like the idea. And to be honest, anything that can get me less dependent on the energy companies of the UK, the better. I feel like that's going to be the future, is everyone actually generating their own electricity and not relying on energy companies. At least I hope that's the future. We're out of solar. We're almost done with this. How much power we got now? I mean, it's going to fluctuate because we haven't built the full belt yet. We'll grab some more solar panels. Yes, I like these logistic belts a lot. Wait, is that right? Yes. That's fine. We'll probably eventually buy this silicon. Whatever. How much power generation do you reckon this will be at the end of it? I think it's going to be something like 300 megawatts? Probably way more than we need. Realistically, if we're going to be shipping the hydrogen from the ice giant anyways, we're going to have so much power here, I might as well run all the nuclear stuff on this planet. There's the logistics station. We'll just make the vessels as well. Okay. Now, where am I going to put this? It's the best spot. That is a spot. I'm not sure that's the best spot. Put it in the middle here. Somewhere that's not otherwise important. Let's put it here. Yeah. Let's put it here. Let's actually break up the solar panels here just a little bit. And then... and that can be right on the orbital line. Connect it up with these Tesla towers. And for now, we'll just put hydrogen fuel rods and just 1,000 and remote demand. Just give me a sec. Graphene goes in here. And then the logistics vessels will go in the top. Then they'll start grabbing the fuel rods when they're available. And what I should actually do is put solar panels in here, and then we can export solar panels. That's what we should do. We should export the power plants to other, excuse me, planets where we want them. Because that's like one of the first things we want. So let's actually take our... we'll let this fill up. And then we'll take the excess and we'll send them to the logistics station. So let me actually move this belt around. There we go. And then we'll cheat with the belt. Then when this box is full, we get delivered solar panels on this planet. We'll go over here, and then we'll just deliver them in here. And eventually, when we get everything working with space warpers, we can put space warpers in this one, and any other star we get to where we want to put solar panels down, we can just set up a link between this planet and the other star. We can get solar panels sent there, which I think makes sense. I would like to, however, finish the solar panels here first, so let's continue doing that. I do have another half an hour. Yeah, we ran out over here. Let's keep going. Yes, here we are, meet in the middle. So now we're going to have way more power on this planet, and we can actually export solar panels, which is nice. So we've got a 3-wide solar belt, more or less around the whole planet. How much power do you reckon we're generating continuously at any one time? The answer is around 260 megawatts, so I wasn't far off. Let's have a look at the 1 hour forecast. Yeah, this is the power generation, how it went up and down. So I imagine it's going to oscillate a little bit, because it's not entirely even. But yeah, that was the big consumption spike from the logistics station. That got eaten up pretty quick. Made another 2 logistics vessels now. And this is going to fill up with these soon. There we go. So next stop is... What do we do next? We've got the titanium alloy. We just need more logistics vessels. Yeah, we can make these now. So we're just going to make a ton of these. We need more iron. That's fine. Yeah, fill me up with iron, please. Need more... What else do we need? Oh, we need electromagnets. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, get to work on those. We'll go... Where are we going to go now? Yeah, let's go and hook up the wind turbines on Celine Dion, so we can export the wind turbines as well. That'd be a good idea. And we'll import those to the ice planet in case we need more. Will Celine get a solar belt nut too? No. I'm only doing the solar belt there because the solar efficiency is higher than the wind efficiency. We're going to keep... And also, Celine Dion is not very well suited to a solar belt because it's orbiting a gas giant. So the solar will periodically be interrupted by eclipses. So it's not ideal. But we will establish solar belts on lava planets and other planets that are close to their stars. And if we find a tidally locked planet, then we won't even need a belt. We can just make a big patch on the sunny side. And that would be really useful. She's still the belt queen. Nice. Okay, let's see. So now we want to send wind turbines here. So that's going to be another long belt. Now this is probably what you would use a planetary logistics station for. You'd set one up by the wind turbine factory, and then you get the drones to send it to the Interstellar one that's going to send it to the other planet. However, we are currently making all the logistics vessels, so I'm not going to bother with that. We're just going to do a belt. This is the thing. Like, if you're really determined, you can just replace the planetary logistics stations with belts. So, I don't tend to use them that much. Because it's way easier for me to make 10,000 belts than like another planetary logistics station at this point in the game. Yeah, grab more electromagnets. There we go, that's another 10. And that should be enough to fill up all 3. In fact, I don't need to make 10, I can just make 8. And that should be enough. Where is the wind turbine factory? That is this one. So we'd want to send that... that's mildly annoying. It's literally the other side of the planet. How long is it going to take me to make another one of these? I may just do this just to show it off. No, not a particle container. But, right, it's going to take another 15 minutes to make all of this. And in that time, we could definitely just belt it. I'm just going to belt it. Also, you'll notice, in this case, instead of littering the ground, it's just filled by logistics inventory stuff. So yeah, we're just going to belt the wind turbines. Whatever. Keep this at that level, and then take these. Oh, well, I guess not. Robot's going to redeliver them. Right, this will just go round to this pole. I guess I'll just go this way. Whatever, that's fine. So what I've done in the past sometimes is I've set up the logistics stations on the poles, because you tend to bring belts past the poles anyways, just because of how the grid works. And it's not like there's a huge amount of other stuff you're going to want to put up there. Wind turbines. And then that factory is where? Yeah. I want to send stuff along this meridian. Gonna collide with that stone. You know what? I'm just gonna raise it up. There you go. Ah, it won't work. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. You know what? This'll do. Down here and then go back down there. And we can send it this way. The best part of this as well is now the logistic bots are filling up our inventory with conveyor belts again. So we can just do this without regard for how many belts we're using. Because we're always going to be making more. And this one, we'll just send down here something. And I think I will just send this one up and over. 1, 2, 3. Then what I'll do is I'll bring it over here. We'll lower it back down. Yeah, there we go. One ugly belt. And then this will be wind turbines. And you can set whether resources are supply or demand on a per resource basis. So you can import one resource to a logistics station and export another, which is handy. Be able to refill this soon. And what I will do as well is I'll just put a little storage here. And I'll put a fuel rod belt here. Signing off. Thanks for the stream. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Actually, no. Maybe not tomorrow because it's Wednesday. I'll let you know on Discord if I am, but assume that I'm not. And hopefully I'll be back on Thursday, when we'll be doing more Oni. Right, so let's put a logistics distributor on here as well. And then we can also refuel the hydrogen fuel cells on this planet. We'll have to make some more bots for that. That's fine. Those are relatively easy to make. We can now fill this with the ships. They'll all launch. Be very exciting. I do like it when they all launch. Let's go finish this belt. Unfortunately, we're not yet at the point where we can, they will outrun me with the building. So we do have to slow down a little bit. I think once you get to purple science, the drones will outrun you. What an ugly belt. But I guess it's better than just wrapping stuff around the middle. Also, what is going on here? Oh, that's fine. There we go, wind turbines. Now, let's go back to the Titanium planet and finish off the logistics vessels there. So that's going as fast as possible. Go around Avril Lavigne. Not bad. There's all the vessels racing back. So now if I actually have a look at the star map, we'll have resources going between the 3 asteroids eventually. Or 3 planets. Asteroids is only, not this game. Or like a little triangle. Not that we're going to be sending that much stuff back from the desert planet at the moment. We're mostly going to be sending stuff to the desert planet. It's probably going to be hydrogen that we're sending to the desert planet. Probably the raw hydrogen, not the processed hydrogen. Or maybe we'll actually be sending that from the... No, we're sending that from the ice giant instead, I think. We'll see. We've got options. We'll probably explore them all next Tuesday. So this is full of graphite now. That's good. It's full of titanium. We need to fill this with logistics vessels, which we're currently making. I got the maths wrong. This. I mean, need to make another 4 of these. Still exporting all of this titanium. I believe we are. It's taking a while. It's not refilling anywhere. Yeah, there isn't really much more else I want to do here, to be honest. Oh, right, yeah, the hydrogen. Let's just fill it with hydrogen anyways. It should be fairly easy. Let's see. Where's the spare hydrogen? Spare hydrogen is here. We actually don't have a huge amount. We've already filled up the graphite again. Nice. So, I guess we still need a little bit of storage here. So let's actually disconnect this. We could do the whole splitter buffer trick as well. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Let's do it like that. And then we'll fill this with... No, I don't think I'm even going to bother with hydrogen, because we're going to set up the gas giant next. That's the very next thing we're going to do. And we're going to just grab it from the ice giant instead of grabbing it from this planet. So that's fine. I think I'm literally just waiting to make these logistics vessels now. And then we should have the maximum flow rate that we can get on this titanium. And I'm hoping that means this will actually start to decrease faster than it increases. There you go. Oh no, this is right. So then we'll have 6 more we can bring to the silicon planet. Was I trying to do this logistics thing again? Oh right, hydrogen fuel cells on the other planet. Okay. Let's go back to the silicon planet. Hope if I was going in the right direction. Also, if we go out to the actual star map now. Yeah, here we go. Like, now we've got a proper amount of spacefaring vessels. We're all in a neat pattern. Yeah, we're just about finished all this stuff now. So, let's actually stay focused on this, otherwise we're going to fly past the planet. That would not be good. Then this one here, this one. We'll also make a refueling booth here. So let's see, that can come out here. Build this. We'll build another logistics thing here. Then 10 more logistics bots. And then we'll build another 10 of these. Because you can't fill these with logistics bots. It's only the drones or the vessels. We only want 1,000 here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so there we go. Fill that up, and now we can refill our fuel cells here. Once they actually arrive. And that is now full of vessels. That's good. Now let's go home, and we can wrap this up. Yeah, I think it's gone pretty well today. This should make all the other stuff that we've got to do on the build-up to purple science a lot easier. Now we don't have to keep doing back and forth trips to get the yellow science, which is absolutely necessary to, like, mass produce it. Right, let me just find the tower here. Yeah. Get out of the way, trees. I need to recharge. Yeah, I think we've done all right. And we customized the mech today, which was very important. There we go. Now I've got power again. I like it. Alright, so let's actually just zoom out and get a shot of these vessels coming in. There we go. I like it. I like just watching them all zip and zoom about. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up today. We'll save it here. Stream derps again. And yeah, let me come out. I'm not going to raid anyone today. But thank you for watching. It's been nice. We've made some progress on our logistics network. We just had some fun playing around with those systems in Dyson Sphere Program. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll let people know via the Discord. and I will be back on Thursday for sure with oxygen not included. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.